Alright folks, hope you're well. I hope you've had a good weekend, as it's now Sunday night at 11:26 PM. So yeah, we're coming towards this time where we're going to have lots of snow on the ground, hopefully. I like snow. I do. I think snow is quite nice. Well, because in that sort of weather, okay, driving's a bit tricky. And the car behind the red one was my car at that time. And it's supposed to be four-wheel drive. No chance. That's the only car I had that skidded or slid when there's a bit of snow. It was bloody useless as a four-wheel drive. It was terrible. The Civic was a better car than that one with snow. Yeah, because you knew that could be a bit sippy because it was only two-wheel drive one. Yeah. It was what it was, yes. Yeah, indeed, yes. Well, a Jag, I'm not sure if that's got anything that's going to help it in those sort of conditions. I think it has. I mean, it's got an anti-slip system, but it might become then four-wheel drive, I'm not sure. But yes, I was up in this area earlier today with Bambini and Saul. So anyway, get to the point. Yeah, and in the last video that's just been up, in the description it says, if you are super wet and weak because of swearing. Well, because, yeah, I've said before, what offends me? That. Very, very much. That subject, people lying about... when now we've got a society that's certainly to say, if you're a white man, then, yeah. For most white men, it's a very, very, well, for young white men, it's a very, very tough time. Yeah, they're having to either be incredibly weak or, they get a lot of abuse. If they try and stand up and behave like a man, then... So there's a lot of weak and wet people. Super weak and wet, yes. Right now, well, even recently there was reporting of the last couple of years of, men, young men, having to take their mothers to interviews with them because they couldn't handle an interview. I mean, that's that's insane. But again, that's a failure of parenting. Really a failure. Absolute failure of parenting, that is. That's terrible parenting. If your child is 18 and can't walk as an adult in any way, shape or form, that's really, really poor parenting, that is. But there you go. It is what it is. It's still windy outside. It's going to be for a bit longer. Yeah. I think tomorrow afternoon the wind dies down a bit. So, for the whole night and early morning. It's going to be windy, but there you go. Yeah. Well, the reason why is because trees, up until even today, certainly yesterday, there were still tons of leaves on trees. There was hardly any coming off. So what we tend to get when you get to autumn is this. We get 40-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, that helps to get the leaves off the trees. Well, because they're staying on a little bit longer, but with this sort of wind, that gets them off. Yeah. So the leaves are falling right now. That's a certainty. Yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? So they will soon be as they are in this video. Most of the trees, with no leaves on them at all, bare. Yeah. Now, as I say, that nonsense that people speak, and it's believed as truth. Yeah. That gets me. It just winds me up because, the stupidity of people. How stupid do people need to be to believe that rubbish? I mean, it's really simple. No business would succeed if they did things according to how the left believe businesses do things. It's like football clubs. That they have this understanding that if you are brown-skinned, they shouldn't employ you. If you are English, they shouldn't employ you. Utter rubbish. They're going to employ the best people they can. They don't care what skin colour you have. They don't care what passport you have. They're going to employ the best people they possibly can. Why? Because they want to succeed. No club is going to shoot itself in the foot to make sure they don't employ an English person or someone with brown skin. That's stupidity to believe that they would do that. But people have these excuses. It's like, the left have these excuses. Women have been weak because men have held them back. No, they haven't. Absolute rubbish. They have not. No. Society had these views. Now society, half of society were actually women. So the women had these views as well as men. So the views that were in society up until the 1990s were held by women and men. Men were not holding women back. Women were holding women back. Right? Again, anyone who says that isn't true is a blinking idiot. The problem is women can't... The left, the feminist groups, can't say that women were holding themselves back. Because that makes women look blinking stupid, right? So they have to have the monster and they have to have the victim. And so therefore they've got this narrative together that the white man is the monster, and if you're female or you're brown skinned, then you are the victim. It's utter nonsense. Because women can be monsters. People with brown skin can be monsters. And people with pink skin who are male can be victims. It's nonsense to think of it in any other way, because it's utter and total idiotic. It's just an idiotic way of seeing things. It bears no relevance to actual truth. It's comfortable for some people because it helps them to have a talking point where they can go places and talk and get paid to talk. So that their company can get money. Because the agendas are there for either money or power. They're there for one or the other. They're never there for the benefit of people in society. There's never an agenda for the benefit of people in society. So when you have actors, when you have TV programs preaching this crap, so my God, do you have any understanding what you're preaching and why? Do you have any understanding of the people that are actually behind this agenda and why they have this agenda? The answer is you don't. Because there's something deeper, something darker behind it. And it's not about helping the woman. It's not about helping the brown skinned people. It's not about helping gay people or people who are of different genders than we thought about before. It's not about helping those people in any way, shape or form. It's about something darker. But if all you care about is, being in this group or that group or this group, all that stupid talk is just going to continue. And it's not good. It's not helping anyone. It doesn't. All the talk about, the reason why women are downtrodden is, well, first of all, women, generally speaking, are not downtrodden. They really are not. And so, the reasons why women are downtrodden, they're not. So, well, there you go. So, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a fantastic week ahead. Bye-bye.